people in my previous parishes asked me, not necessarily here, but I'm sure there's a question out there. And the question is, the liturgy is boring, and I have to listen to the same thing Sunday after Sunday. And when I go to the non-denominational churches, they change it up all the time. They're always doing something different, and it's exciting and fun. But our liturgy is boring. Why is that? Okay, so got to answer that question, all right? The reason is that if you think about how we as human beings learn, we learn by two basic methods. Number one, we learn by pictures. That's why we like icons, because icons remind us of what is the story of the saints, and certainly of Jesus and his mother Mary. So when we see that, we're able to recall now what that story is, and it's easier to relate. Number two, as children, we learn by repetition. So the more we do things, the more they become part of our inner soul. They become part of our heart. So the prayers that are written in the Divine Liturgy can't be added to. What different are you going to do? Meaning that if I start to change this up, people lose what it is that we are worshiping. So the Holy Fathers of the Church thought it more important that we embed what our theology is and what we believe in our hearts. And that's why the hymns of the church and the liturgies and the matins, not so much the matins, but the liturgy is the same. Because what happens is now you notice in yourselves that you are able to recite pieces of the liturgy without looking at the book. One of the more beautiful things that I have had a chance to experience is that when I go and I visit people who have deep-set Alzheimer's or dementia, the minute that I start to sing a prayer, a hymn, or I speak words of the liturgy, they immediately then sing along with me. This is something that just never leaves them, and I see it time and time again. And there is comfort in knowing now that you have that ability to recall that information. I can't tell you the countless amount of stories that I have heard from prisoners of World War II who were in Soviet gulags or who were in Nazi concentration camps and were able to repeat, and what kept them sane was the ability to repeat those prayers and to have that comfort. And when you don't have that repetition, then your prayers become disjointed and unorganized. But not just here, but more importantly, when you leave and you are in times of stress and you are by yourself and you're alone and you think to yourself, what do I pray? Then the hymns of the liturgy come back to you, and the hymns of the church come back to you. And those prayers provide a significant amount of comfort. And so the prayers are not about making you entertained and keeping you happy. That's not the point of liturgy. The point of liturgy is that you remember why you are here, and you are here to praise God. You are not here to entertain and enjoy yourself. I'm not saying the liturgy is not an enjoyable experience. It is a joyful experience. And so again, when you're going through these hymns, the idea is that you are embedding those hymns into your heart, and that they will come back to you in your times of suffering and in your times of need.